Dale Cooksey, 1944 to 1946, in the Army. All my buddies were going. I think it was in May, if I'm not mistaken. And then we were shipped to a camp and had to stay there for a short time until we got a boat. And the camp, all the camp names were named after cigarettes. I was in camp, Old Gold. In fact, my buddy Kenny, that's what he smoked, was Old Gold. I served over in Europe, and I was a rifleman, and was in, we went to landed in England, went to France, we went to Belgium, Luxembourg, Germany, all over. Kenny was my so-called foxhole buddy. He was in the south side of Chicago. I lived on the north side. And anyway, we got together in basic training in California. And we stayed together all that time. Him and I, we dug foxholes together, and we kind of rested each other when things quieted down. So yeah, he was a good buddy. We were wet, snow, water, everything. And I had blisters upon blisters on my feet. And I told Kenny, I said, Kenny, I've had it. I'm sitting down here, and I don't care who comes along, they can take me. I don't care if I'm a prisoner or not. Well, earlier than that, that's another thing I told about being, having good friends and that, buddies. Well, in Californian training, we was marching down, they called it a river, but it was sand. And Kenny, he told me, he said, Dale, he said, I'm tired, I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna wait for the meat wagon, the ambulance. And I talked him out about, oh, come on, Kenny, just a little longer. And anyway, finally, he made it. But this was a turnaround overseas, and I just couldn't make it no more. My feet were still so sore and everything. And Kenny is the one that kept saying, come on, Dale, come on, you can make it. And so that's why I said, buddies, they really means a lot. Yeah, that's when we split up, is when I went to Fort Benjamin Harrison, Indiana, and they took him to Fort Hood, Texas. And of course, after the war, him and his wife came over to the house a few times, and we had dinner and talked, of course. And then all of a sudden, I moved to Kansas City, and I lost track of Kenny. Tried to find him. In fact, the girls have been on the computer trying to find him, and we can't locate him. There's nothing like a good buddy, because he pulled me out of stuff and I pulled him out of stuff. And Kenny and I, we got lost. We took one of our friends to the medics. He got shot. And when we came back, our outfit moved up someplace and we couldn't find him. Anyway, we were out. We'd slept in the barn while we was missing, and all night, and slept with the mice. And we walked out, and we was about 2 blocks away, and an 88 shell hit it and blew it to pieces. So the Lord told us to get the heck out of there. So yeah, you got nothing like a good buddy.